How y'all doing? This is Devorjae. There's another episode of True 7, and this episode is going to be about money manifestation and attracting more green. So, as you guys know, well, you probably don't know, but there are many ways, there's more than one way to attract money. It can start on a base material level, it can get to a more spiritual level, and honestly, when it comes to attraction, it's truly more of emotional feelings, spiritual endeavors involved with it that have to manifest into something material, or the fact that a dollar is only value placed on a material object. Money isn't real, y'all. Money is a man-made concept, and so you understand that money is nothing more than paper, which is no more than wood, which is no more than earth. So it's a value placed on a manifested natural product that will never run out. And that's all a part of the magic and the magic that goes on in life. But it's laissez-faire. Over in the Western world, that means that dollar, the piece, it doesn't have value. It doesn't have value to it. But the magic, or word magic, is that it is put to have a value on it because it's used for living. So, and this is another thing you have to think about. You can have a $5 bill and stick it into a bank machine, and it becomes digital money. Money is digital now. Just understand, to attract money, you have to have the understanding that money isn't real, and it's something that you have to feel good about. You have to feel it. As they preach in the law of attraction, you have to imagine it, that it's there. You have to keep it in your mind. You have to feel good about it, and always feel good about it. You can't ever get in a state of lack or not having it, because it only brings more lack than not having it. On the baseline thought level with the law of attraction and trying to attract money. Hope y'all hear me. Let me scoot up. Alright. So hopefully y'all hear me now. When I check back on the video, I don't know if y'all heard me. But yes, you have to feel good about the money. Because when you feel good about it, only more good things happen. You have to keep feeling good about the anticipation of having money, or just bringing in money. And the thing that people should know, and that you guys should know, is that most, I guess, wealthy, healthy, and happy people, that they don't have $1 million in their pocket. They don't have 800,000. They don't have 2,200. They don't have 800. At the most, they have. Who knows? This is the thing, that most of those people that have a concept of understanding that they're happy and they don't. Wealth and I guess what people consider wealth or rich is all due to perspective, in a sense, because, well, actually it's not in a sense, because another person's wealth isn't the same as another person's wealth, and that's why there are a lot of people who consistently, or they, okay, I need to make money, I want to make money, I need to make money, and as well they make the money because they probably understand the whole appliance of energy in a certain area to get that. But that's the thing, they're working for it, and sometimes they're not as happy because if they're, I'm just keeping it at that. But this is about attracting it. This is about having it flow in your life, and not you forcibly trying to scoundrel around and get it, and just, desperate and just, scounging around. It's just, you have to be in flow. You have to think positive. It's the same thing. You have to be about. You can't ever have scattered, rushed thoughts. And even if they are, the manifestation will come. But just know it's not. It's harder because you're not feeling good about it. You probably, when you're in a state of sporadicness, you just you're not usually in a good mood. So, but I guess to get that out the way, I'm pretty sure you understand that baseline level of attracting money. Now, this is how you start. So you have to first imagine it. This is one way. As I said, there's many ways. Imagine it, and then writing it out also helps. Writing it out, like, and the universe does not discriminate with anyone, so it's very good to be detailed. And even if you can imagine how you want it coming in, honestly, try to keep it away from imagining how it comes in. Just, for instance, keep 300 in your head, $300. Like, okay, I want $300 to come in my life, because that $300 may accumulate out of different resources over time, or it could come all at once. So you write it down, get a piece of paper, anything that's also paper, just like money, and write it down, even draw it out, and then have it there. The next step is to have a little area on your counter, your dresser, anywhere where it's an area that you go to every day, in your bathroom, just a certain area. And it helps to, and this is getting more of the attraction level up, having a, and this where it goes into a lot of businessmen understanding investing in something to get it back and circulate money. To touch on what I was saying earlier, a lot of wealthy, healthy, happy people, they don't have abundances of money, but they do have abundances of money in how they live, because they're putting money into it and they're getting it right back, and it really just circulates. It's not how it goes to, oh yeah, I have money. It's like, oh, I'm happy with my living and I'm getting money, I'm smart. But this is touching on that thought earlier. So you can start by also, that's just one way to do it, just thinking and imagine, sleeping down and always thinking about it, but still feeling that it's there and that you have it. Now, the second step to go higher within the manifestation and faster is the more ritualistic, more spiritual, more praying about it, in a sense. So you have green candles. Green is a good color to keep in your life. If you're trying to gain money, wear a lot of greens. Wear green. Think of green, because with green is regeneration, recycling, and it shows abundance, and it's also one of the royal colors next to purple and maroon. So think green. As I said, you have $300 in your head. Write it down on a piece of paper. Draw it out if you want, and then with it in your hand, imagine like, okay, 300 coming to me, like this is real. It's monopoly money. Like just then. The next level is sitting it on your dresser, your area with a green candle, green fixtures, a note to yourself that you have written about, green, I like green, I want more green in my life. Being thankful for what you have, that's the one. Gratitude, the law of gratitude, it works tremendously. And so have it written down, and also just keep it there. I mean, keep it in that one spot, and every day you wake up, just go to it. You can read it if you want. Keep saying to yourself, and also saying it out loud. I guess I'll go into vibrations for 2 minutes. How vibrations work and everything. How thought. Everything starts with a thought. With that thought vibration, you're basically creating your reality. The reason that you can look at the screen, your computer, if you see your couch, a DVD, any of that stuff, everywhere in your area where you're looking at, just know that you manifested that. Starting with a thought, like it materializes in some form. So it works with everything. So if you're mainly focusing on this and you're feeling good and you're happy, your state of being is really what's is due to how fast you attract something. Honestly, it goes into your lifestyle. You are what you eat. The more lighter you're being, the faster you're vibrating, the more things are coming to you into your manifestation, the more in flow you'll become. So that's just another hint and piece to help you with manifesting something. Eat a lot of greens, you get a lot of greens if you keep thinking about it. So you, after writing it down, and every morning waking up, revisiting that area, still thinking on it, praying on it, meditating on it, whatever you want to call it, just doing that and feeling good and feeling that it's already there, and kind of still having awareness of your spending, but at the same time still feeling like you don't have to save, because you know it's coming back to you. You have to have that recycling type of mind, that you have to want to put money out to get it back in, because if you're not putting it out, you won't get it back. You're not feeling thankful for it and everything. So all that goes into it. for more green candles. And like I was saying, if you have that number 300 in your head, you want $300, or you want money to come in threes, it can come. It's so many ways that this magic stuff works. You can also put 3 sticks in the area, 3 wood, 3 material, earth elements, 3 sticks, 3 whatever, as long as it's anything that's earth based, that's made from the ground. Also, keep a incense for the candle. The candle can represent is fire, and the smoke coming from it can represent the air, because the prana. And then also you saying your words, and like I'm speaking on vibration, saying the words just saying, I will receive this money. I have a lot of money. I am wealthy. Just repeating that to yourself and going through life and feeling good about it. That's the air element of that. That's the prana. The energies that you're putting out, also with it being written on the paper, and then having the boundaries set. It's good to set a boundary with wood sticks for that area. Also, then have your candle there representing fire. The basically that transmitter. I talked about that in my other videos. Fire is a transmitter basically, and when you are saying things around the flame, things are resonating quickly and going through many dimensions to break it down in order for it to come back and manifest in the dense reality to the form that you need it in. And it could come in so many ways due to the techniques that you're doing. So then you also, if you want to have, you can have a glass of water also there too within your area. That will help. You don't have to have it, but that will help. You can have 3 glasses of water. So 3 glasses of water. You can have 3 candles, 3 sticks, 3 incense, and then try to. You have to get into numerology, understand numbers, and also goes into the times of season that it is. For instance, look at the moon phases. If it's the greatest times for making money is in when the moon is approaching a full moon or also a new moon. So within those times, those are good times to look for money increases, or the opportunities. All opportunity will place itself there, but it's still up to your will and how you're thinking and what you're doing for it to be received. Now, of course, if you however you make money, whether it be corporate, entrepreneur, blue collar, however you make money to make a living for yourself, or if you're trying to make a living for yourself, you can do things like this and understand that if you understand energy, you have to be applying something. There are some people, everyone vibrates at a different frequency. So there are some people who literally can sit down and not do anything and attract whatever they're wanting, literally, because it's all in the mindset. If their needs are there and they're just wanting this, it's coming. And then there are people, if you're going to work every day and you're getting the same paycheck, it's how you're thinking too. If you want more hours, it's how you apply. It's just opening your mouth, communicating, asking. It's also, you can have your corporate job, you're getting paid $600 paycheck, whatever, but just from your thinking and you wanting that extra 300, and you've been doing this ritual, and no matter if it comes within 3 days, 2 weeks, a year, 9 months, at some point, whether it's accumulated in piece by piece or it's all at once, that 300, it will come to you. So you just as I said, every morning you can. Speaking it also helps speaking into existence, and also when you're applying, you have to be applying it, basically applying work and energy to it. You can't sit there and do the ritual and it'll come to you. It may not come quick or fast because you're not applying any more work or energy to it. But the more that you're putting into it, you can, like I was saying, you have your corporate job, and then from any source around you, this space, no left, no right, no up, no down, something can come your way that presents that extra money that you're wanting or you're trying to apply energy to get into your life. So that's just one level with manifesting the money. And as I was saying, imagination and constantly thinking about it but not worrying about it. That's the key. Thinking about it but not worrying about it. So trying to think of more to add on with it, because like I said, it's basically set your ritual area and have the number in your head, be detailed on what you want, and keep your mind on it, meditate on it, and apply energy and action in what you're doing, and scope out like opportunity also. And that's how you can attract more money. And I guess I guess I'll break down a white magic and black magic way that you can also attract money. Okay, you can still you still would have to keep your ritual area and still have that positive mind state, and keep in mind still be in the mind state that money isn't real. You don't necessarily need it, and it's all about feeling. Honestly, you have to feel good about it. You have to feel it, and getting green. Like I said, keep green around you, and when it gets to meditating on it, even have the money symbol. Draw the money symbol inside a circle, and when you meditate, just keep that there and put that number under 300. Just keep it in. That's one way to do it. It's also believe. As I preach, you have to believe. You gotta believe that it's coming. That goes into not worrying about it and not thinking too much bad on it. Think positive, and also live as if you already have it. Oh man, so. Something else that you can also do is you can look up the vibrations that also attach themselves to money, and you can bring those symbolisms around your house. Keep plants around your house. Keep green plants around you. Keep fishes, reptile beings. Oh man, all those. I guess I'll continue more on it in my feng shui video that touch on how energies work and whatnot. But basically, guys, that's a good way if you're trying to attract money. I'll probably do a part 2 video tomorrow, but for the most part, guys, those are the things that you want to do. So yeah, this is a True 7, Devorjae. Thanks for listening, guys. Good night.